She knows it. Yeah, she knows it. I love her and controls it all. She knows it. I love her. She knows it. Yeah, she knows it. I love her and controls it all. She knows it. I love her. She knows it.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Building with Whip. Today I'm joined by a good friend here, the MythicalSausage, I believe he was called in the last video. So I believe, who was it? Do you remember who that was? I told Sirens or something. Somebody, last episode I asked you guys to all guess who was joining us on the world tour. There's only one person that got it right. And it was MythicalSausage, who you were
How
called.
did she say my name?
It was like, yeah, MythicalSausage, I think.
That's pretty close. I'm not gonna lie. I've heard worse. Okay, but thank you for inviting me over here. I can't wait to get inside your world and just start just jumping up and down and skipping down this road. It's so exciting. I'm so excited right now.
Yeah, so for all of your people who don't know about this is my single player world, basically all vanilla survival with a slight little texture pack on you, changing up a few things. But yeah, so we're at world spawn right now. So this is the whole nice world spawn. Looks real pretty, I know.
I love it. It's so nice. Look at this beautiful. What is this called again? Is this Papyrus?
Yeah, this here is Papyrus, our big old desert city. So I figure we can walk around. The newest part is right over here off to the right side. That's kind of what we actually literally just finished up. I think 2 episodes back, we finished up all this guy. So you can see a bunch of big palm trees. We've got a nice little banner right there with like a golden like scarab something in it. I don't really know. All the blue.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's beautiful. I'm gonna keep this banner. Can I wear it as a cape?
Sure, you can try. Go for it.
I'll figure it out later.
Might need some duct tape to hold that guy in there, but yeah, it could work.
I'll just leave it here for now. I'm gonna remember it for later. That's fine.
Okay.
This is so beautiful. I saw this windmill that you built, and I almost died looking at it. I've never seen anything as beautiful as this windmill. It's so unique, and I love it so much.
Yeah, I was looking back at like old Age of Empires 2, Age of Empires 3, and I was actually like playing the game, and then I was playing as the Persians, and I was like, this is such a freaking cool windmill. Like, what the heck? And then I like tried to find things on Minecraft that like would be inspired by it or things.
No.
Nobody had done it.
It doesn't exist.
Nobody had done one like this. And I've seen like giant, large scale ones that are kind of similar, but like a small scale like this, nobody had done it.
No,
and this is like actually how they made them.
It's the first of its kind. You did it. You did something that's never been done in Minecraft history. And if somebody has seen this before Whip did it, you come to me. You come and see me. Follow me on Twitter and tell me. Give me screenshots. Prove yourself because you lying. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So this whole area down here is like supposed to be like a little mini oasis place or something. So we got a bunch of like crops, a lot of palm trees, and took a little inspiration from like the California Boulevard or I don't know, from Miami, Florida. I'm sure you got a lot of those palm tree rows and things like that. So we got we got to have a palm tree row right here. So we got this guy right here looking pretty good. But
nice. Yeah, I've seen the palm tree in my day, and this looks exactly like a palm tree.
Yeah, I want to make them all curved and stuff. And we got this guy right here. It's like kind of sticking out over the water. I think he's looking pretty legit. They even got little coconuts up at the top of them. If you look, we got some cocoa beans up there. Yeah, it's looking pretty legit.
Oh, this is so beautiful. Where can I lay down and just sit here by the palm tree? You should put a little beach, set here.
Little bed right there to lay down on.
Put a little bed right here. Yeah,
watch
I would love to lay down.
The native squids roaming around in the desert.
Oh yeah, that's totally legit too. I've seen that. Mm-hmm.
Gotta love vanilla.
Oh, it's so good. Oh yeah, I love this world. This world is inspiring, man. For real, I've been wanting to get back to some desert building again, and this is just inspiring me like crazy. I'm gonna start doing deserts all around the world now. Let's go.
I'm
actually leaving right now. I'm leaving right now. I'm gonna go build some deserts.
Okay, bye.
Bye. End of tour. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, it's great. Awesome. This is the whole world. That's it.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for
100
watching.
Episodes. There we go.
That's all you did. 100 episodes. My God, how long did it take you to place each dirt block down? My goodness.
We went very in depth into each building. each episode, we divided the building up into 8 individual parts and did each of those in a full episode and really tried to Bob Ross it and talk about everything behind each single block placement, each single brush stroke. They all matter in their own unique way.
That's awesome. You're like that sloth from that movie. I forgot the name. That's in the DMV.
Oh, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Okay, yeah. Continue
on. Moving on. Over here, this little totally finished wall to another house. Yep. Very legit.
Yeah,
but in here, we got a brand spanking new cactus farm. That you can totally see. So we got some cactus, a little bit. It's fairly new. Doesn't do a whole lot, but yeah,
that's good enough.
Yeah, all right. I figure I'm never going to use that much. So in here, this is kind of an old place. It's a bunch of market stalls. I think back in like the first 30 episodes or something, we built these, and most of the stalls are either named after a person. Like we got Mud's Seed Shop. They're all just people who like wanted to have a shop dedicated to them. So this is kind of that whole thing in here. A bunch of different one. We got Cerulean's Fresh Fish and all that stuff. And one of them over here, this guy actually, the green one, was actually underneath. This is a slime chunk, so you can jump down right in here, and there's a slime farm down at the bottom. That's the old typical. It's just like iron golem sitting on top of a cactus down there.
Oh, that's cool. I gotta see this. This is old school stuff. Oh, look at this cave. That's a scary cave. You better close that off. This is blowing up.
Yeah, there's been a few creepers in there. I've been coming down.
Fine, that's fine. I can take a good blow up job. They can blow me up. I'm not scared of nothing.
But yeah, so we're almost there. Yeah, the old typical. I think he's named. I think he's got a name. Poor old Billy. Yeah, that's right. So it doesn't. Oh, wow! I was gonna say it doesn't do a great job, and then looking in the chest, there's a little bit of slime in there.
That works.
So this is I think this thing's been here forever, and that's probably about all the slime it's produced. We can go and fly back up the top of this guy and show maybe some of the better looking parts of this.
It's okay. Don't show that. I'm gonna cut this out of the video. Okay, no one's gonna see this.
Just private viewing.
Yeah,
Tour only. You got to be here. But yeah, so this big old thing right here in the background, it's kind of like the palace of Papyrus. It's pretty cool. Underneath it is actually a big old mob farm, which we can go check out here in a bit. But that was kind of like, I want each city that I build in this world to kind of have their own like giant structure associated with it to kind of make it look more full and finished and more like a town. So that was the one here, just kind of a big old palace. I wanted to do like a pyramid, kind of inspired by like the big ones in Game of Thrones. And then people were like, no, you do a pyramid, that's stupid. Those are where people are buried. And so then I was like, how about a palace? And they were just like, yeah, that's a great idea. And then this kind of happened. So
good job. Oh yeah, in here, this came out really nice. Oh, look at that. Go sit
on
your throne.
Yeah, we got another version of the banner right there. It's got a little like butt light to it also. If you look at the throne real closely, there's some light coming out of the butt.
Oh, I see your butt light. That's a nice light. Oh man, I want my own butt light. I'm gonna take a picture of you with that butt light. Boom, paparazzi.
But yeah, so we got all this cool stuff in here, some nice courts, some pillars and things like that. And there's actually no big way to get into the back, but we can go over here.
Oh, I like this little side room.
I know. So we got the mob farm. All the loots for that guy comes down here. All of our fat loots, gotta have all those. So we got enough arrows, bones, string, gunpowder, etc. to last us forever. And there's the on-off switch for it. You can kind of see out there, and with shaders, it's a little bit dark, so you can't see a whole lot. There's the little viewing panel. So
I see a bat.
Yeah, gotta farm the bats, man. Gotta farm the bats.
Yeah, take all the bats. I wish they had a drop. They should drop something. Come on, Mojang.
Yeah, we got those. What are they called in 1.13? The flying things that are gonna kill everything. Phantoms. Yeah, there we go. Those things are gonna.
I don't know. I just guessed it. Is that? Really?
I think it is Phantom. I think you're right. Ooh, we got a cool thing over here to check out.
Ooh.
We can go ahead and this guy right here. We got a map of the area.
Oh, hello, map of the area.
You can see Papyrus right down here. It actually hasn't been updated for a long time. Oh yeah, the Oasis is real out of date there. You can kind of see little areas where we're going up there at the top center. You can kind of see another brown spot. We'll be up there soon. There's a lot of cool
I like
stuff.
a little brown spot. Where's the little brown spot at?
Right up there. Right at the top of the top center. Yeah, so we'll
nice.
get out to there soon.
A road?
Yeah, there's a road that goes all the way up there.
Look at that. Wow, how many blocks is that? You did that's a huge road. I would have.
It's actually not that big. This map is only like I think this is only the second level of the map, so they're actually not too zoomed out. So.
Oh, not bad.
But yeah. But we can go up to the top of this guy, and I got one other thing to show you. When we killed the Ender Dragon, I wanted to make like a shrine dedicated to it for what's going to go on up here, so we can go through the winding route to get up to the very tippy top. And we got our dragon egg sitting up here on its own little shrine.
I like that. Look how magical that is.
I know. We got this little water bits down there too, because this whole place is supposed to be very much about water and like life and all that stuff. So
even though it's in a desert, just being here.
Yeah. So. Got all that. We got our palm trees on the corner of all this stuff, and you got a pretty cool view of like Papyrus in general up here. This big guy over here, we can kind of backtrack a little bit, but I'm trying to touch on all the key points and like not all like the super old stuff, because there's a lot of just like houses and things in here that don't have anything going on in them. But this guy's fairly new. It's our big old storage room, so pretty much everything. I don't know if I lost you somewhere or not.
I'm totally hang gliding down. Oh, I'm good.
Good.
Oh, here we go. I'm totally. Where did you go?
There you go. You're inside. There we go. Hey, yeah.
Hi. Yeah, I zoomed in.
Yeah, there you go.
Expert flyer.
But yeah, so we got a big old storage room here that's just rows on rows of chests. Pretty much the whole upper area is all like building blocks, and the whole bottom area is supposed to be like leaves and just different items and things like that. And this armor is glowing like crazy with these shaders on.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this is a really nice storage. This is nice. Look, it's very organized. Not like me. I just throw stuff in random spots.
I can't deal with it. So we got like all of our little different ones over here. All the banners for the different areas are in that big ender chest guy there. So yeah, we got a lot of big stuff going on. Got a whole diamond connection. 41 blocks of diamonds after 100 episodes. Got
nice.
got a lot of iron.
That's I'm stealing all your banners.
All right.
That's good.
If you want some mob heads so you can lag your game like crazy, go ahead and click on the mob head. Dragon head.
Oh god, it lagged just by you clicking it. Oh my god, I can't open it. Oh no, I'm not mad. Beautiful. Whoa, that's nice face.
Yeah, so I turned mob heads on for a while because I was like, I'm gonna be cool and unique and do this when the Hermitcraft did it, and then I completely regret it because I have like 1,000 Enderman heads. No. But yeah, down here is Netherwork Farm. This is our banner maker because I wanted that brown banner that you might have grabbed in there. I want to start doing banners that are more in depth. So if you place that guy down, you can see there's a bunch of things going on with it to try and make it's supposed to look like a deer, like deer antlers almost.
Actually, wow, yeah, it does. Look at that.
Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, so I had to put a command block down here. So basically I can go ahead and put the banners in there and make them because if they're more than 6, you can't actually make it. So that guy I think was like 11 or 12 steps.
That's
so
nice.
I wanted to get more unique stuff in there. I figured it didn't change the game at all very much, so I figured it was fine.
Oh, that's fine. And whoever has a problem, see me. You can see me, okay? That's not a problem.
Yeah, so we got all of our flowers and things, all of our food and stuff. Everything's kind of laid out in here. That's pretty much it for the storage room. I'm trying to think of other new parts of Papyrus, so I guess you haven't seen it at all, so we can go through and do a quick lap over on this side. This guy right here is like our original food eating area, our original farm, a bunch of mix match of stuff in there now, but it used to be like the only source of food we had for a long time, and a lot of cool stuff kind of hidden around here. I want to make like a bunch of like small tiny alleyways, so you kind of had to squeeze through them and things. And
whoa, who's this guy?
Mr. Whiskers, I guess. I don't know. But I threw cats in pretty much every alleyway because I kept getting blown up by freaking creepers. So I was like, okay, if I put a cat there can't be a creeper there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh man, I love kitty cats. You look cute.
Yeah. So yeah, over here, this is like the oldest part. We haven't really done any work over here. I think since like episode 20, maybe was the last time we were over here. This red guy is a super smelter. We got our first tower with a giant sheep farm underneath that totally broke and everything got screwed up. And then the original house, this guy right over here.
Oh,
this is
first
the original
OG house. I remember this
OG
guy.
house. Yeah.
Oh, look
He's been here for a long time. I left a lot of the chests in here, but they're all empty now because I moved them over to the storage room. But the original bedroom and all that good stuff, we got all this cool stuff up here. And a nice little deck.
Oh, that's a nice. Yeah, never touch that. You leave that alone.
Yeah, that guy's never moving.
Beautiful.
So over here, we got kind of this is like a blacksmith area almost, I think, in this guy. Yeah, right down here, we got a little blacksmith going on. This is where I used to do a lot of the old smithing of combining items together, enchanted books and etc. All that good stuff.
You know what I like a lot about this, that you do what I do. Like you make a building, but the building has a purpose to it. It's not just a building with, well, some buildings are buildings with nothing in it, but every once in a while you have a building that actually has a purpose for that. Yeah. That's super cool.
Like this guy was empty, and then I came in here, and now it's got a chicken farm in it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. You don't chicken. Oh.
Yeah, you want some cooked chicken? You got plenty in there.
I'm gonna take one. I know it's creative.
It's definitely
and
humane.
It's fine.
It's definitely humane. That's fine. They enjoy it.
Feel a thing. Yeah.
Over here we got this guy right here is like a stables almost type thing going on. I think there's a bunch of llamas and horses and things down here and donkeys and now I'm on a donkey. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, so we got all these guys in here. I found out, fun little fact, they can't go through diagonals for fences. So like you see right here, so like you can walk through that, get on a horse and try and walk through it, and they can't do it.
I never noticed that. Let me see. What? I didn't notice that.
So you can make like cool corrals that aren't completely fenced around. You just gotta have a diagonal gap.
That's cool. Can anything else slide through there?
No, the llamas can't, the donkeys can't. I think sheeps and cows and stuff can, but
that's fine. At least for horses, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so over here, we got a little nether portal. Probably won't jump in there today because it looks a little ugly right now and shaders in the nether.
Yeah.
Let's see over here. This big guy over there, that kind of like J-shaped building, is the sugarcane farm. Underneath that, there's a big old sugarcane thing, but it looks kind of weird. But the cool part of this is we have this little like sugarcane area right here. They're like the big old field of all the stuff. And it's actually really cool to walk through because they're all kind of varied heights and things because I put all the string on top of them because I'll stop them from growing. So it's a bunch of different heights and it just looks pretty cool. But that's pretty much it for Papyrus. We got a long tour ahead of us, so I'm thinking we probably need to jump around to the other areas. So
let's go. Let's jump.
Let's zoom over to the front of Papyrus. We can hit up the road over here.
Let's go.
All right, guys, welcome back. So Desert City is right behind us. We're just now leaving the desert. We're moving over to White Glen, which is our village remake that we did. And this pathway, we haven't walked through it for a long time. So a lot of guys probably on my channel itself haven't seen this since we pretty much built it months and months ago. Fun fact, though, when we're recording this video, we're sending out, early May this guy's going to go out? May 25th is when the first episode of Building with Whip was recorded.
Whoa.
We're almost on the 1 year anniversary.
Wow, 100 episodes, almost a year. That's
I
crazy.
know,
That's
right?
awesome.
I looked it up a while ago and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta save that for the tour. Gotta bring it up there. But
don't release it until then. Release it in 2-minute interval videos leading into that day.
Gotta get those 7 videos a week, man.
Just break this off into like 100 episodes on its own.
Yeah. So in here you can see we got a lot of like hidden stuff off to the side. If we run out over here, you can see like little rocks and things. We got some mushrooms growing on the rocks, and just I want to add a whole lot of just stuff along the sides of the pathway here. So you kind of have different ways to look down. So like here we got like a nice little like, what are these guys? Lilac. We got a nice little lilac field down there. Just a few of them kind of hidden around. There's a lot of stuff around here. I don't know. I wanted to add like a lot of little things. Felt like we really needed it. But I'm currently in the process of planning how to tear most of this out and turn it into a mountain range. So, we'll see if that stays there.
This is all gone. Okay, get it while it's hot.
Episode 200, it'll be gone. We got a nice little like rabbit foxhole back here, which is pretty cool. Nice little cave.
Oh man, that is awesome.
Yeah, just a little things.
Oh, yeah. I love those little hidden details and stuff, especially when you're doing a road. Some people just do roads very plain and don't do. You just focus on the road and don't focus on the stuff around it. I like this.
This was only birch. I know your favorite wood, wood ever.
The thing is, I didn't want to mention anything. Okay, I didn't want to mention anything. But I'm just gonna walk through. This is your world. Okay, you live in it.
Just gonna put my head down and just walk forward. But okay, so I fixed it up by adding in the big old oak trees, so they kind of block it out. I know.
Thank you
a little bit. There is a little bit more birch in the future, just as a warning. Just a tiny bit, only a few, maybe like 12. Well, it's worth it. It's worth it.
You know what?
It's worth it.
How about this? How about this? How about this, Whip? How about this? How about?
That's okay. That's fine.
Sorry.
You're fine. It's okay. So, on to the next area. We can leave the birch behind. Don't worry. It's gone for now. It's gone. We can leave it.
Goodbye,
but we got, right here, we're coming into White Glen. So we got this kind of weird looking rinky-dinky windmill. I'm thinking about redesigning that guy, but, it's okay. It's okay.
I like the style. You don't really see that much with the little crank thing in the back. It looks cool.
Yeah. So inside of it, my genius invention for doing a bottom of a mill. I gotta take 100% credit for this one. But
100%.
Look at it. Just like use it a piston, elevate it, and you get a nice little like thing in there with the piston. I don't know. I never realized I hadn't thought of that before. I tried it. I was like, oh my god.
You know what? It feels correct. It feels like an engineer came down here with blueprints and created this, and it feels right.
I know. I feel like most people make these giant things, and I try and like cram a lot of details into small spaces. I like doing smaller builds. I don't like doing like the giant things, as we're gonna get to Giant Castle in a little bit, but that's fine.
the giant ones, but this, I like the way this came out. It came out really cool. I don't think I've ever seen a piston elevated in that position.
I know,
with a wall like that. I really like it. I like that.
Yeah. So right here we're coming into White Glen. This is our farming village. It's a full village remake. So it looks real cool. I tried a lot of just kind of as you're walking down this pathway, just look what gets revealed as you pass by trees. Like the trees, all the leaves, like they're intentionally like blocking off different parts of the thing. So as you explore, you find new things. Just kind of going through the areas. So like we got a bunch of houses down here. All these houses aren't filled with things. I know we're talking about making houses with purpose, but these guys have a purpose here because they're homes for villagers. So like this, we'll see some villagers running around doing all different sorts of stuff. So the only birch you'll find in this place is these little groves. I know, but just
please,
just listen.
Why?
So if you take a look at them, they're just in here in their little tiny groves of birch trees. They're not all over the place, but they have a purpose right here because they're trying to make like a little natural hidden grove and like a little fairy grove or something, like where they would have like a shrine or something in the middle. So that was kind of the goal of these, to create little like nested areas for flowers and things to be in the middle. So that's the reason for them.
I'm okay with it then. Maybe.
Maybe. It's still up for grabs.
Yeah. At least it's isolated in a little area. You don't have to worry about it in other spots.
You could just put a giant black rectangle over that as the video is going through if you don't want your viewers to see the gross, disgusting perch.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a big sensor bar. It's fine. I'm ready. I got it ready to go.
Yeah, so in here we got a nice little well and all that cool stuff. It's just another little like center. I tried making a lot of little kind of like village centers, like mini centers in here. Yeah. We'll get into the bigger one over here if we come back out this way. I just wanted to kind of touch on those little guys as we walk through. We got a nice little like grape vineyard right here, like a little vineyard area, right? Using some dark oak leaves. Stole these guys from B-Dubs, so you'll see some apples and whatnot on there.
Oh yeah, I see that. A little apple. Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, so I want to make like a vineyard type stuff because I feel like the fields that we have and all the different styles, they just kind of are lacking. So I wanted to like bring in some new types of crops and things. So that was kind of where that guy came from. We got a nice little stable right here with a few little horses. I think this was my guy that I rode around on for like ever, and he ended up living here and didn't move.
Oh, he found a nice spot to live. That's fine. At least he's away from the birch.
Yeah. So we got all these puppers in this little guy. We got a nice little dog kennel. All of them are named. We got Pooh Bear, we got Kiana, we got Cody, and we got Rodney. These are actually named after the 4 huskies I had growing up because I used to go dog sledding a bunch, and these are the 4 huskies me and my brother had. So
that's awesome. I
named them and put them in here.
That's so cool.
So back here we got this nice little village like farm. I had to put this guy in here because otherwise my villagers kept running off into the fields and dying to zombies, all the farmer villagers, so they would not breed because there's nobody here. So this is the only place that villagers actually come and breed.
Oh, good job. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I know. I understand. So, I also get in the mood to breed whenever I'm around.
It's the love potato field. You gotta, Sometimes you just eat a potato and it's go time.
Set me off real quick. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is like the big old village center tree. Yeah. This is actually where the old village well was, like when they naturally gen. So that went down there. We got our nice little protective iron golem in here. This dude spawned in here naturally. So
hi.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, he mad. Hello.
Ooh, yeah, he's got little fiery eyes going on. Got a nice little inn. What was this? They got this was like the original hoe of like the owner of the inn, like the parents or whatever. So
nice.
Yeah, so that's kind of in there. It's a little upstairs area just with some beds and cool spot. We got our blacksmith villager living over here. Not a blacksmith, he's a cleric, but he's living in the blacksmith. That's fine.
What's wrong with you? Get your own job. Oh, I almost put him in the fire.
The whole reason this village remake came about is because I was on the search for mending books, and this guy right here in the white coat naturally spawned in here with a mending book on him, so that's why he's in. And then for some reason this is the only place they're all like breeding in. And don't mind the guy with his head stuck in the stairs. He loves it in there. It's great.
Yay! How you doing in there? You got to step on his head when you go upstairs. That's messed up.
He's got some good traits though. It's fine.
Fine. Hopefully he doesn't die from suffocation.
Yeah, right. Let's see what's going back here. One of my favorite parts of this build actually is this church right here. So you can kind of go around the place and see all this cool stuff going on. We got another map of the area in here though. So we got, if you come inside, you got the map. I put the name of all the cities on them. So we got White Glen, and then you can see right here kind of the surrounding areas for that. So they all kind of have their own little mapped out area and all that stuff so we can update it. But cool fact though, when we built this guy, one of the cleric villagers came over here and for some reason got stuck. And he couldn't move. And then a zombie spawned. And he died.
No, that's a perfect
spot. I can't, I've like moved him into here so many times, and without putting a minecart or a boat there, I can't get him to stay. So it's real frustrating.
You got to trap someone in there. That's perfect.
Yeah.
If anything, I'll be your new cleric. That's fine. I'll take over. Let's go. I have a church of sausage every place I go.
Father Sausage is going to give a sermon.
Yes. We are gathered here today to celebrate episode 100. Praise Lord Whip.
Perfect.
Yeah, every hour on the hour, come on down to the Church of Whip and we'll have a little sermon happening. Come on down.
Cool. Sounds good. So, yeah, I guess like the main part of like this area is, it's a farming village. So,
yeah.
You can see all of our fields and things around here.
There's a couple farms.
It's just a few. It's just a few.
Yeah, just scattering a little peppering in of some farms.
So, before we go and check those guys out, we're going to go over on this direction, though. If you want to follow me down here.
Oh, yes, I'm here.
There we go. So back here, and we got a nice little cemetery. It's got a nether portal kind of down there in the crypt area. So down there, there's kind of just big old nether portal back into the nether hub, linking everything up. But this guy, this thing over here, this thingy thing, This whole thingamabob.
Oh man.
100% survival done, custom terrain. It's actually a swamp biome.
How did you? Oh god, that I don't even know how. That's crazy. That's
yeah. So if we want to go ahead, we can take a gander around there. It looks a little bit cooler up close. It's still very much a work in progress. It's a fWhip, as you might call it.
Yeah. Ah, hey.
Up here we got.
Me cry.
So we got a nice little road. This is supposed to be like somewhat smoothed out for like carts and things to get up to the top. The goal is to eventually have this stretching out way off into the distance, off in that direction. So it'll kind of fully surround, and that's what I was talking about when we were walking through the birch forest of like having the mountain come through there. The goal is to have it kind of finish off over in that area.
Oh, that's perfect. That's going to take another 100 episodes.
Oh god, yeah, seriously. But right here we got a cool little like, I don't know, some settlers trying to move up, some traders trying to move their goods around, things like that. Most of this stuff is just like all this dirt. It's only too thick, so you know, don't go breaking anything. You'll fall through. You can fall through into the lovely swamp down there. It's quite nice and a lot of friendly creatures. I know it's it's an interesting one.
I'm not ever going back down. That's scary.
Yeah. So up here though, we got kind of what's going into the full area of it. All these cliffs are kind of going through doing a lot of cool stuff. I would very much recommend grabbing a torch right now because we're going to go into a cave.
Ooh, I like a dark cave. Let's go.
So I want to create a way to get up to the top of this guy from down here without having to go like all the way around. So we added a little cave right in here. It's all slabbed up, so it's mob proof, so it's all safe and everything. And my emitters is turned off, so I'm going to apparently I need to wait for you to go through. But over up in this direction, there's kind of like an inside little hobbit area or something that like a hermit could live in or something. He's got 2 little rooms back here. Ooh. Nice little damp cave we can have somebody living in. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome. You can have Gollum in there or something.
Yeah, exactly. So we got this guy kind of coming up this way. It'll stretch around this whole area right here. Ooh. And it's real skinny corners. It's easy to get stuck, and I can't see anything because of shaders. We need to get this thing fixed. Let's see. We're almost out. So it's coming up here right like that. Yeah, cool. Perfect. So kind of gives you a good old view all the way up here at the top of what things are looking like right now and where we're kind of working on going forward. So we got a whole custom lake over there. You got a bunch of stuff with rivers going down and all that cool stuff.
Oh, I see the waterfall. That's a nice waterfall too.
Yeah. I'm thinking about expanding it a little bit, make it a little bit larger as we go through, just give it a little bit more oomph to it, you know?
Yeah. Break off some separate sections. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. You did this whole lake by yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's all textured up underneath too, and I stupidly put soul sand under it because I was like, oh, soul sand can look like mud. And then 1.13 announced literally the next day saying, hey, soul sand is going to have bubble columns.
Oh no.
And then I just kind of sat down here and thought I might just drown under the water for a little bit. Nice. I had to clear out, I think it was 9 stacks of soul sand underneath the whole thing.
Oh no. It really looks like mud though. I would have used it too. But
yeah, so I changed out for, I think, brown terracotta. Yeah, so it's still kind of got a little muddy look to it. But yeah. So we got that watchtower right over there on the hill, which is kind of like a Nordic watchtower. Back in this area, which is going to be built up here real soon. That's something I'm actually working on in the single player version of this. That's not the backed up for where we're at right now. This is all going to turn into like a big old, like this cliff is going to follow its way along. We're going to have a big old Nordic village up in there. Just should be looking pretty cool. But yeah, so this is pretty much all just like where the dirt is placed and everything. Then what the actual biome is going to look like when it's full on done and dusted. You got these trees and all this stuff over here. This is pretty cool. So we got a nice little like farmstead house right here. I love the little river kind of running down the area right through here. It looks very cool. So you can see that we're actually going to change up the whole terrain into mostly path block and coarse dirt and gravel.
That's awesome. The whole terrain, that's cool. Yeah, I saw you doing this on the stream one time. This is nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking about moving it more into like a snowy stuff as you get kind of farther up into the mountains because, you know, mountains and stuff and snow will probably be there. But for now, I'm kind of, as you can see, I kind of started hiding some snow back in here, little patches and whatnot as it's in this lower area. I think it gives a pretty cool look to it.
I do, I like the patchwork. Like it's not all completely maybe more like winter's just starting. Yeah,
more like a tundra type thing instead of full on everything is snow. But so we got all these cool trees and everything down here. A lot of like birch. I know it's birch leaves. It's fine. It's not a birch tree. I can take a
birch leaf. I just don't want to see a zebra pattern, and I'm fine.
Fair.
You know what I don't mind? I don't mind the birch on 113 when it strips. Okay, when you strip that log, it's beautiful. Okay,
Oh yeah,
so
no, when 1.13 comes here, oh man, I am ready.
So excited for that.
So that is pretty much the whole custom biome work so far, besides like looking at every single little block of grass. So if you want to do that, come back on your own time.
Yeah, I'm gonna totally do that.
But yeah, so that's kind of the whole area that's working on. Right down here, actually, I guess I can show you this part. This is kind of what I'm thinking. We're doing like a palette for it. You can kind of see like this little corner right here. This guy, we got a little bit of the gray, cyan terracotta and then andesite and cobblestone mixed in. So I'm thinking about doing that and just kind of slowly moving that all the way around. I haven't really figured out when I'm going to do that. That's the plan.
It'll take a while, but once it's done, it's going to look beautiful.
Oh man, yeah, that'll be awesome. So that whole river kind of comes down through here and kind of feeds into the farming village with all of this stuff, and hopefully it'll stay pretty cool. I love these sunflowers. I kind of expanded the texture of them a little bit.
Let me see.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, so they're just a little bit bigger. The other ones just feel so small in Manila. So
they do feel small. You know what? Another thing, it'll be kind of cool because I know that the sunflower faces this. I guess the sun path.
Yeah, where the sun comes up.
Why can't they just? I would love for it just to be random because that's not real life. Come on, motion.
Shit, it kind of is. If you go look at a big sunflower field, they're all facing the same way.
Well, not if I plant them down. I can plant them.
Go Google it.
I'm gonna Google this right now.
Google it.
What if? So if I plant right now a sunflower seed in the ground outside my house, and then I twist it, I make that sunflower would just suffer by turning it the wrong way. It'll turn on its own. That'll be crazy.
Yeah, they naturally turn back.
You know what? Science makes sense sometimes. Then.
Science makes sense. Exactly.
I just like randomization, and it doesn't randomize. It freaks me out. I'm fine with it though. No, but I like that the river is just flowing through, and then you got all the crops next to it. Like you could literally tell, like the water is hydrating both sides. It's awesome.
Yeah, so that was kind of the whole plan with this area. This area is pretty much finished up. These big walls right here are actually where the giant like city is going to be. So I know we got Papyrus, which is our like desert city, but I want to make like a classic medieval city that's just freaking massive with like a palace and a whole like harbor and everything. So through here is where that's all going to be. Once
I see it.
Yeah, we got
I'm
this whole.
my eyes.
Just imagining it.
Yes.
So this whole ocean right here, when we get to our next place, this whole ocean right here is actually a protected area. When we get over to the castle, that waterway is the only way to get into here. So that's why I kind of want to build the giant city here, because it'll have like its protected harbor for the ships to be all fine and dandy and all that good stuff. But yeah, so we're going to pretty much follow this road now, guys, and jump out over to the next area because it's a little bit of a walk. So I guess we'll fly over there. So I guess we'll meet you guys over there.
See you there. I'm going to totally walk it. I'm going to RP it. Let's go.
Okay, guys. So we're a little bit farther. We wandered through the Dark Oak Forest for days and nights, and now we're over here in another village. But that's not what we're looking at. Wandering down this little skinny pathway that goes back into the Dark Oak Forest, I'm calling it a Robin Hood village. I think you might have seen this guy a few times.
I've seen it. I've seen that.
Yeah, so I like having like separate stream projects compared to what we're doing on like the actual episodes, so I can kind of record episodes as I need to and whatnot, and then the stream projects are kind of their own thing. So this was one of those stream projects. So we got a nice little nestled in village here, lots of really tight stuff together, a few little houses, and just kind of general cool stuff. I love this area. I think it's like super immersive.
You could feel it, like just walking through here. I feel like the sheriff of Nottingham will come barreling down here trying to take us to jail. It feels right. I love it. I like when it's so tight.
This one actually, you know Vigo Man, right?
Yeah.
He was doing his vanilla series for a while. I don't know if he's still doing it, but he had a village that kind of actually sparked the inspiration for this one. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, so speaking of the sheriff, we've been preparing for that. If you want to come through the secret hidden house and back out we got an archery range back here. We're ready. We've been preparing, training the villagers. We're gonna attack them back.
I'm ready. Hold on, let me get arrows. I got this. Let's see.
What you gonna do?
1, 2, 3. See, someone's gonna die. Look at this. Look at this. Oh man, I'm a PvP champion. Everyone knows it. Look at that.
Bed Wars. Gotta go get on that Bed Wars hype train.
Yeah, let's go. Bed Wars all day.
But yeah, so that's kind of this whole area right here. What were we saying?
I did one live stream on Bed Wars, and
we're done. Bye.
I got wrecked, so I'm never.
Oh, okay, we're fine. We can hang out again.
I'm never gonna do it again. No, everyone can scream at me. They can tell me to do it.
I was gonna say, let's go. If we can get people in the comments below saying, let's do a duo stream Go do Bed Wars and team up together and see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. If you guys want to see a Bed War competition between me and Whip, we're going to do it. We need 10,000 likes on this video. That and subscribe to every channel ever made in history of Minecraft in a row. Let's go.
I think it could be kind of fun to go mess with. I've never been on Hypixel, so you know.
I can do the build. Build battles is fun. Build battles is fun.
All right.
But Bed Wars was. I literally was there for 45 minutes, and I didn't destroy no beds, and I got sad. People were just too OP. Started slapping me around, so I didn't like. I didn't like it one bit.
Get into a one-on-one Bed Wars. Learn the game.
Let's go. Let's do 1v1 Bed Wars competition. Let's go.
Yeah. So we can start wandering out over this way to the castle area. Now, there's one little thing I want to hit on the road right here. I know I point this out every time we walk through here, but this little guy right here, the only time building this whole freaking road, a creeper blew me up. Was this one spot? So I decided to like sink it down and put the slabs in there.
So you can remember the time you died?
Yeah, I was just like, it was like way too late at night. I think it was like 1 a.m. or something. I was just like, I'm just going to get this done. I'm not tired, so I'm just like block. Well, that's rude. But I was just like going on, and then I was like looking out over here being like, oh, this is a cool little marshy spot, and I was like, I'm gonna put these flowers down here. As I'm placing the flowers in, he comes behind me and just blows me up, and I fell over and died in that area, and it was pretty sad. So
that's very traumatizing experience. I don't
look at you, Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I had to get an achievement while I was here. Okay, sorry, I'm an achievement hunter.
But yeah, so now we can go ahead and just walk along this path going through another marshland area leading out to the final area. So I know for everybody who's still hanging on through this whole tour of the whole world, we're almost there. Saving the best part for last. We got cool stuff coming up. Got this nice little bridge-ish thing right here along the, so you don't fall off into the water. And we can go ahead and just,
just fly. Yeah.
Yeah, we can go ahead and fly.
Just fly this
Save
time,
a little bit of time.
It's okay. We're almost there.
And right here.
Okay.
Yeah, nice little bridge.
Is it coming in? Okay. You know, if once I see this, I'm gonna, I might have to have a minute or two, because
headphone warning
for this moment. Yeah, it's a headphone warning. I'm gonna start screaming like if somebody pinched me when I see it. I'm not gonna say nothing. Okay. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I'm not gonna look up. I'm not looking. Let me look down. Let me look down, and then when I get a little closer, you tell me when to look up when everything rendered in. What's my render distance? Hold on. I'm at 11. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay, so what you want to do is right when you get past this corner right here.
Yes.
This is intentional reveal point right after this guy.
I like what
so
you did with this. Okay.
You're good
so
to
I'm
go.
gonna come in. Once I come through this, I'm gonna see it.
It's gonna be there.
Okay, ready? 1, 2. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, it's there. Oh. That's beautiful. I'm sorry. I don't even know. In survival, you crazy. I don't even. Hold on. Let me scream. Headphone warning right now. That was beautiful. That's the most amazing. I just feel bad. I didn't want to scream in people's ears, but that's wow. Okay, I just gotta fly up. I gotta fly up and take a little. Oh man, you're a genius. You're a block genius. You're a block artiste. You're like Bob Ross mixed with whoever is popular now. And what I don't know. I don't follow art, but it's beautiful, and you deserve an award. This needs to be recognized through all history in Minecraft right now. I'm gonna speak to Dinnerbone and all everyone. I'm gonna talk to Notch. I know he don't like Minecraft no more. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna tell him to come down here. I'm gonna give him a world save. Are you gonna do world save? You're doing world save.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. It'll be a world download. Yep.
Whoever plays Minecraft needs to stop what they're doing right now after this video. Finish this video for download this thing. Put in your word. Walk around like me so you can scream in the comfort of your own home. Okay, just go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So we want to go to the castle, or we want to go to the village first? What you want to do?
Oh God, let's do the village first so I can save the best for last.
All right. So down here we got a little fishing village. These stone houses were supposed to be from people who lived in this area before the castle was built. Yeah. So they're kind of a little bit more run down. So they kind of manage the fields and everything. And the idea was that they had like an ocean god that they worship. So like down there on the peninsula, you'll see a little trident thing down there.
I see it. Is that Aquaman?
Yeah, it could be. They could be worshiping Aquaman.
I worship Aquaman. Atlantis. He's the best. Yes, he's the best.
Yeah.
He's Jason Momoa.
Yeah. So down here we got the actual village itself, and it's looking pretty cool. It's pretty awesome.
I like it. No, I like
so this was supposed to be like after they built the castle. Then people kept wanting to trade through here, build a little dock. So we got a nice little fishing dock down here. We got a little fish in the barrel, and we got the boat and all that good stuff. And this was the other stream project, by the way.
Yeah,
I didn't mention that already. So this was, we got this guy, and then the Robin Hood Village have been our stream projects since we've been going through. So that's been really cool. Looking for ideas for another one for what to do in the future, but with the new job and everything, streaming's a little difficult. So
it's hard. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, everyone's waiting, okay? Everyone's waiting, so you just keep doing it.
Got to make them like more every once in a while. And
that's cool.
I did not do anything in that cave. We don't need to go in there.
Go in that cave. Don't go. I don't want to go in another scary cave, but I love this little trident.
Yeah, we tried building like I think the goal was to build like a dolphin, and then in chat somebody was like, "Why are you building a manatee?" And I was like, "Oh no!"
Who was it?
I can't remember.
I'm gonna find that person. I'm gonna yell at him.
And so we tore that down and built the trident, and it looks a heck of a lot better.
Yeah, that's awesome. And especially now with the connect, you can connect the stairs to that. That looks really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if that wasn't in there, it would have been like super weird looking.
Yeah, full block or something. That's all.
Yeah. So I guess now we can go ahead and go over to this thing.
This thing though, man.
Yeah.
I love the palette. I love that palette. The red roofs with the white mixed in with the stone. Oh man!
Now this guy, you gotta walk through this little entrance place right here.
Yeah.
Just like with the trees blocking in, revealing it. Oh man, I love this part. You got all the banner reveals and everything, and so much stuff. Right through here, we got a bunch of little areas where people can like shoot at you from, and their little defensive areas behind the gates and all that stuff. In here,
double gate too. Yeah.
We got a triple, man. We got two fences. Oh, I broke it. We got two fences, and we got a big old door right here. So we are very well defended. Dukon might approve. It's vanilla, so he won't, but it's fine.
No, he won't approve. He'll half approve. He'll approve the attempt, but he won't approve the.
Yeah. So we got this big like grand entrance area right here with kind of this like big, very fancy looking building with some stained glass using the glazed terracotta up at the top there. And some brick just to get a little bit more of that red tone into here. And then let's see, this guy over here, we got a big old stables area. It's pretty cool. None of the interiors are really that done yet. Mostly just floor plans are done. So we got a lot of cool stuff to look at least. But like if you come up here, we can go ahead and get out to like another little shooty out area so you can shoot the people. But we went ahead and did like a bunch of little rocks and things down in the water there. And if you take a look out, you can see there's a little like getaway boat. I was watching.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was watching Game of Thrones while building that, and I was like, you know what? We need a little boat in there.
Oh, wow, yeah. That's where Tyrion just disappears, too.
Yeah. I figure there's so many times when they're, like, escaping from the city. They're, like, going through and out through boats and things. So I guess we can jump right over out here. Got a cool little catapult to, get the people as they're flying away in their boats. You can shoot some stuff at them.
Oh, look at the rocks already and everything. You ready to hit
he's good. He's good to go. He's got some granite in there. And we got a nice little area right here, like to lift stuff up into the upper storage area for the barn. Down here, this is supposed to be like another little nothing's really finished in there. This area right here is gonna be like some dog kennels going forwards. We got to come back and do the interiors on this guy. So we're gonna have dog kennels in there, and then the jail is gonna be right down in here, and then go down, and so you're kind of sleeping below the dogs and everything. So
nice. You should have little holes with the dogs poop on top of them. That'd be awesome.
Just have it dripping from the ceiling.
Yeah, let's have a poop drips texture. Switch the swamp grass or something. Make it poop. That's awesome. I love this outdoor forge thing. This is awesome.
Yeah, so I built it only on the inside, and then somebody was like, dude, you dummy. They're going to be working in here and dying because of the heat, because it would be so hot. And I was like, let's just open it up to the other side. That's a great idea. So
this is nice.
That's how that happened. But yeah, so we got all that. That's mostly just storage stuff back in here. And just cool little designs and things. And just trying to cram as many different buildings and faces into here as we possibly could. I really want to make it look very natural and immersive as you kind of walk through, different things get revealed.
It's awesome. The different levels, just having so many levels to it. It feels so good. Your eyes get just drawn into different spots.
Yeah. So in here we got the map room for this area. I think this is actually the server-wide map room, or worldwide. So it's got the map for everything so far. Light it up a little bit there.
Ooh, see everything. Man, these little green spots too. That's everywhere we've been.
Yeah. So that's where the map is. That's where the original map is. So those maps in Papyrus, they're all located right there. Then you got the maps in White Glen, all located in White Glen, and then these are all just copies of those maps. So you can update them in there. Yeah, so when you update them in there, they update over here as well. So,
man, when 113 comes down, you put the little markers.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And then right out here in the water, we got a little ocean monument cleared out there. We don't really need to go check out anything out there. It's just kind of a hole in the ocean.
Yeah.
It's kind of a thingy in the ground. So up the tower, not a whole lot's up there. It's got a cool view from the top, but we can go ahead and fly up to there from the outside. Probably.
That's true. I'm stuck. You know what?
It's a little confusing. It's a little bit of a maze to get around here. I'll be honest. That was a little intentional, and I might get lost every once in a while when I come back.
It's good. It's fine.
So,
if you don't get lost in the castle, then you did it wrong. Okay, it's fine.
So if we want to go down here, I can show you the feast hall. We got a nice little party going on.
Ooh, I'm hungry too. What you got for eating in here? Ooh,
we got a lot of cake.
I'm ready. Hold on.
Press the button. There you go.
I got this.
So we got a nice little area in here. It's looking pretty legit. It's very, very cool. Lots of cake and lots of good stuff in here. Yeah. I'm waiting for 1.13 when we can place item frames down on the tables and everything to come back in and like finish decorating this area. And also in 1.13 they change how the anvils look. So you can kind of make these cool bust looking things like this. But the anvils look a little bit better so you don't get that flashy thing at the bottom. So I'm kind of waiting for that to update too. But it should be pretty cool. But this is like one of the only actual interiors that's really complete in this area.
Yeah.
Haven't really done the rest of them, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. You get to them eventually. I do like the little top part that you can just walk around. That's really cool.
Ooh, there you are. Yeah, so this guy off to our left here is supposed to be like the kitchens. Once that's eventually done.
I can feel it. It's fine. I see it in my mind.
Yeah, it's got some good stuff. So back here, this is actually one of my favorite views. I know it's kind of not a whole lot going on down there, but all those cliffs on the far side, I know, more custom terrain. That was all kind of revamped to make it look more like stuff's going on there. You'll see a few hay bales in there every once in a while, trying to look like a bird nest or something. Can't see any quite.
I see one. I found one. Right there. One? I'm zooming in with Optifine here, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so there's a few of those guys heading around trying to make it look like birds are kind of nesting on the whole thing and all that good stuff.
So awesome. I love that terrain. That's really good. I like a little cliffy side there. It's nice. Oh, I found another one.
Yeah, I think there's like maybe 10, maybe. I don't know.
That's
6 to 10, somewhere in that range. But yeah, like I was talking about earlier, that waterway. So this is the only waterway passage into that inland sea where the White Glen farming village is located and where that whole big city's going to go. So this castle was placed here to kind of defend against those things. Do I have a bunch of chests full of stuff down here?
You do. I just saw it. I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh my gosh. I gotta go move those later.
I want to see what's inside. Hold on, let me see what's
inside. There's some dirt in there. That's very valuable.
Very valuable. And 6 apples. Come on, you better get those apples. That's awesome.
Yeah, so this outside of the feast hall right here, very cool as well. I'm pretty happy with that guy.
View. This is so cool right here. This and you can see it's definitely defensible. You can't just break in here.
Yeah, I tried to have like every single area that you're in, you could have some way to like view out and like attack people from down below. I think the only thing I would have changed is maybe have more areas for catapults on different sides because we only have the one on the front, but
maybe one back here in this area too.
Yeah, like widen this area out a little bit, throw something in there.
That's good. No, but still, you can tell there's no way you're breaking in here without at least dying before you get up there. Especially this side. How are you gonna get up in here? There's no way you can get up in this wall.
A little flat.
There's no way. It's a little flatter. You can't get up on that wall.
Yeah, so this big structure right here, the big guy in the back is kind of like the palace area. Then this little outside area right here at the bottom with the little kind of red spiky roof is going to be like a chapel thing or another.
Ooh, nice.
So that's why he's in there. Let's see here. We can go around back to that other side where we jumped in and we can go ahead and walk back through the last gates and kind of get that grand reveal area. So we can come back over here.
Reveal. That's my favorite area. The grand reveal areas are my favorite areas.
Yeah, so we got this area right here. It's kind of entered into like the last section. This is like the private royal residence. So it kind of comes back up to here and everything starts coming full circle on it. So this is going to be like the big old grand entrance right here into the castle itself. Not much is really done in here. So, there's not even a floor. So watch your step.
Oh, man, I found the hole. Man, you could have given me one more second of warning. I went right in there. Oh,
yeah, so this is kind of next.
Huge.
Yeah, this is kind of next steps for filling in this area probably. It's just getting some floors in place and all that stuff and making it look pretty cool. This is gonna be like the throne room area in here with lots of lights and lots of big old windows and things. So,
this was a perfect throne room right here, a big old throne.
Yeah, I'm thinking it'll be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
So that's kind of that area right there. We got a cool bell tower that we can go check out.
Ooh, let's go. Ow!
Yep, those doors
My
closed behind
face.
you. Let's see.
face.
This is the bell tower in here. That's right. I think it's this way. Let's see. Up to the top, you can kind of wander your way up here and through this little like stair tower thingamabop.
I totally guessed. Is this it? Did I make it?
Yeah, you're good.
I'm in the hole.
So we got a nice little bell up here.
Let's see. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
yeah,
whoa, 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 whoa. That is a beautiful bell.
I know. It's so tiny and it works really, really well.
This works perfectly. Look at that iron thing on the little trap doors on the thing. Oh, wow. Okay. And then you can bang, bang, bang right here. Oh, my God. Inspiration. Bell inspiration.
That's that guy up there. Trying
My
to...
God.
More shooty-outy arrow slits and things like that.
Those are my favorites.
Yeah, some pretty good shooty-outy stuff.
I love shooty-outy bits. Those are my things in the world.
And then I'm trying to think of what else we got down there. Nope, this is just kind of the way down to this guy right down here. So that's how you get into the chapel area eventually.
I see it.
So nice little small worship area, mostly for like the king pretty much, or the queen or whoever can come down here and worship and then sit out here and look out over the sea. I don't know.
Or look out over this birch forest. Oh, God.
Here you go. Blow that stuff up real quick.
Yeah. Where's my flint? Oh, this is awesome. This is amazing, man. How long exactly? Give me some approximate hours it took to maybe build this thing.
Okay, so my stats carried over here. We got 35.2 days of playtime.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a little much.
Man, God. So if everybody's watching this right now and wants to know how long does it might take to maybe build a castle somewhat like this, that's your answer. Good luck.
The castle was a good 2-month project.
2 months.
2 months
building.
probably.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But at the end, you got all this to show for it, so it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like, for me, this is my forever world, so I'm never going to like change into the world unless Mojang totally change the world gen again and I can't get the new things. And then I'll probably still like somehow pull the stuff out of that and into the new one. But so far in 1.13, it doesn't actually change the borders of the oceans. It just changes what's in them. Yeah, so I should be good to go. But
are you gonna reset the chunks in the water? Like,
yeah. I'm gonna clear out all the chunks in the ocean that don't have anything touching them, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just clear them and reload them back in. So we should have all the cool oceans and fishies and good stuff around here.
That should work. Yeah, because that's really the only thing that's really. Mm-hmm. You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, so I'm kind of holding off on the city because I want to be able to clear those chunks that are right on the edge of the water. So.
Oh yeah, that's like right there.
And all the stripped logs and everything. That's probably the more important part.
Strip logs. Can you really strip any log then? It doesn't even matter. That's not going to affect really anything. You could just come to an old gen world and strip them, right?
Yeah, you could just right click on it with an axe and it'll swap it over.
But it doesn't matter. It could be an old log. It doesn't have to be a new generated log, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're good. We're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the whole world tour.
Man, 100 episodes, castles, different biomes created by you with so many different areas with different build styles. You know what? Come over here. Let me shake your hand. Let me shake your hand. Great job. I hope this
there we
is
go. Yeah.
Let me shake that hand of yours. Oh, God, I broke something. Great job. Thank you so much.
Oh, I got one more thing to show you. One more thing.
What? You can't outdo that.
I gotta show you the underworks. The underworks, the people who've stuck around to the very end.
Oh,
right down here.
Oh, let's go. It's like we're going to another dimension.
I know. You can jump down here and see. Here. This is basically all the stone it took to build the castle.
No, you didn't. No, how? What?
No, it gets better. Come on over this way.
No, this is not real.
Yeah.
What? What? How? What? What? Nah.
Yep, that's pretty much everything.
No. Do you have carpal tunnel?
No, it's called hold left click.
How do you does your fingers hurt? Man, you need a finger chiropractor or something. My God. This is awesome. This is crazy. This is more impressive than the castle. I'm sorry, castle, but how do you even what?
Yeah, so this actually leads back up into the castle right there. It's kind of got a little drop down into some water. But
GG.
yeah, so that's pretty much it. We got Mr. Slimy over here. We can go hang out with him.
I'm gonna give him a hug.
But yeah, guys, as we mentioned earlier, there is going to be a world download down in the description. For everybody who wants to check this out in person, that'd be awesome. If you guys build on it too, be sure to send me screenshots. I know we got a few people who are already building on the last world download, so I think some of you guys might be able to combine some chunks together to get the new stuff, so you can get all that updated stuff too. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it from us for today. So thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button, both of our videos. Go subscribe to Sausage if you haven't already. He's a pretty cool dude. Thank you so much for joining me on the tour today, man. It's been great having you.
It was great being here too. And if you guys are watching my video, you better sub to. If you're not sub to Whip, what are you doing with yourself? You better go down. Stop. After you like this thing, you go and subscribe.
Well, thank you very much. All right, guys. As always, I will catch you on the flip side.
I love
fun.
I love